Carlton Town TV, sponsored by Aerocom UK. I'm here with Mark, just as he's about to take to the stage to chat at our Christmas luncheon. Mark, thanks for coming down. Appreciate your support. It's great for us, obviously, every year. But it's got to be great for yourself to see a packed out room.
It is, and obviously, I think last time I was here must have been about 10 years ago. Played some pre-season games here for Forest as well. A couple of charity games also, so it's a pleasure to be back. And Mick obviously asked me to come last year, which coincided with a bit of work for Sky Sports, so it's a pleasure to be back this year, and I'm looking forward to it. I know there'll be a good group of people.
You mentioned charity games, and I think it's only right that we mention your charity. Now, I understand part of your fee is going to your charity. Watch, can you just tell us a bit more about that and how people here tonight or watching this interview online can get involved?
Yeah, I think, well, when I came out of the game, I struggled basically mentally, and I set up a group of ex-footballers that have been quite open about their own problems. So we decided that we were going to do it and take walking as our niche. So we called it Walking and Talking Charity Hikes, which is watch. #walking's brilliant, because apparently when I was doing my walks, I was saying brilliant a lot, so I thought walking's brilliant, that sounds good, cool, and it's just gone from strength to strength. So when we can attend these dinners and we can get donations towards our charity as well, it's an absolute pleasure to be here, and we're very thankful for it. So the charity's doing really well, it's helping a lot of people, and it's just going from strength to strength.
It's really good to hear. Obviously, the other thing that supports is us today. Carlton raised some money for the club. Non-league football obviously requires that a little bit. How does it feel coming to like non-league level stuff and doing this?
Well, it's nice to hear that the team's doing very well, and I believe there's a chance of sneaking into a playoff position if you win games in hand. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. It's really good to see, and I know that this club goes back a long way, and I know people in charge, and I know a lot of people that are here today that support the football club. So all I can say is that I wish Carlton Town all the best. I know it's a club close to a lot of people's hearts in Nottingham, and the fact that the team are doing really, really well as well. I do like to watch non-league football. I get more entertainment out of watching it than watching Premier League football, believe it or not. It's more exciting. You're allowed to tackle, you're allowed to argue with a referee. It's good. The grassroots is the real solid foundations of football. So, and I came from it myself, and I played in non-league myself, so I know how important it is to people, and I know non-league football is close to people's hearts. So good luck to Carlton Town for the rest of the season.
Talking about, you said you played in non-league. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I played local football at local Sheffield leagues. Got picked up for Nottingham Forest whilst playing for a Sunday league team called Town Jaguars, which are no longer running. Played junior football for Town Falcons, which is my village where I live. But it was a very good standard, playing in the Sheffield leagues, and it was the best education that I could ever have to then go into professional football. A little bit of luck along the way, and then a manager signed me who believed in me and changed my life. So I'm thankful to non-league football, I'm thankful to professional football, and like I say, it's a pleasure to come and talk about it.
The other non-league bits, just looking over your kind of career, you obviously played, it was Oldham, wasn't it? That you played for. They're obviously not in a great, or haven't had the nicest of periods recently, and then obviously two clubs that you caretook for were actually in the obviously the non-league playoff final, Chesterfield and County. Do you still follow kind of those clubs that you've played at, and what about their fortunes over the last few years?
Every single club that I've played for, and there's been a few, I like to keep an eye on, and I like to see them doing well. Every non-league football club that I go and speak at, I like to look for their results as well, and I like to see them doing well. So I think it's something that's just inbred in you, that when people make you feel welcome, and you've been lucky enough to play professional football, that it's only right that you look to see how they're doing, and I wish every single one of them every luck. Yeah, Chesterfield are doing very well, Notts County are doing very well, and it's great to see. Oldham Athletic not so well. I hope that they can turn their fortunes. But the other clubs like Stoke City, I had a loan spell at Millwall, I had a short spell at Manchester United, I had a spell at Fulham, Middlesbrough, but the one that's closest to my heart, of course, is Nottingham Forest. I had 12 years there, and it changed my life. So Nottingham Forest is my team.
And obviously they might be doing quite well at the minute. Your thoughts on obviously them getting into the Prem over the last couple of years, staying up in dramatic fashion?
I think it's been a miracle, to be honest, for Steve Cooper to come in and get the team promoted, having not won a game for 7 games when he actually came to the football club, got the team promoted, survived by the skin of our teeth last season, which was really, really exciting. Did fantastically well, and I think this season the squad is now looking to take shape. It's looking to, as though the club's moving forward, and long may it continue. And I think Nottingham Forest now are an established Premier League club, and I think progression, slow progression, is the key.
And what is the kind of like that? It's got to be great to see the difference between your time at Forest and kind of what the club identity is now.
I think it's getting pretty much back to the same, because we've got a manager there in Steve Cooper who hopefully we can have with longevity. I hope he's there for a long time to be, because the problem at Forest has been that we've had far too many managers over the last 20 years or so. So I think that's the key. We had a manager that was there for 16 years, and that's why the club was successful. And for me, longevity is success. So hopefully we can keep Steve Cooper.
I'll leave it there because we are currently still at pitchside.
You're shivering.
And I am very cold. I have not chosen the best outfit today, but yeah, appreciate it and look forward to hearing more inside.
So to speak.
Cheers.